Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is Joanna again with some bad boys. Bad boys. The Detroit Tigers. I almost said Detroit Pistons because, to be honest with you, those are the team that's associated with bad boys. Oh, it's just, I'm tired of, my life at the moment. Like, I want to know what love is. I'm gonna just, yeah, I got a double here. Yeah, it's been nuts dealing with people in my life at the moment. It's like nuts in a good way, but sometimes nuts in a bad way. Like, dude, mother, this guy can't call me, tell me what's going on. Like it's just one of those things. My friend had to go to work, everybody left, and that's all cool. They have no restrictions on leaving. But they were just like, nice job laying out for that one. It's just like it's like one of those things where it's depressing. I realize I'm the Bill Dotrieve of my family, so I don't get a lot of love. I'm gonna go. Mm, depends. Part of me is like, yo, I don't deserve. I mean, I do deserve love, but it's like one of those things where you're just like, the people that made me don't exactly love me, so it's like, what do I do? You know? I gotta, walk over there eventually or something. Because eventually it's going to come to a head. And I've tried to make it come to a head with my family, but it's a little bit tougher than thought about. Look, you helped me with the ham. That is great. Fantastic. You know, um, so it's like, that's good and all, but I need to do my own thing. It's like, it's like, I don't know. I'm expecting someone to come at 6, so it's like, not today. I mean, not December 26th. Obviously, this is always filmed in advance. That's why I haven't been able to do much lately. It's just been like, oh, I don't want to go out and like, play Madden or do my videos. I don't know why. Part of it is just like stressed out and wanting to scream at the top of my lungs, so that's not a good video, you know? But yeah. So that's kind of why I didn't do a video on the 24th, I think. But we're gonna do one, today on the 26th, because it's like, why not? Uh, I'm gonna go drown myself in Diet Coke here. Like, that's terrible. I got paid today. That makes me feel so guilty. It's like, I hate people, but then the same people pay me. It's like, oh, like it makes me feel good, but like in a disingenuous way, right? Like, I sold out my soul for this amount of money. It was, you know, it's like, yep. I gotta call my grandparents and thank them though. Because like my parents, it's well, my parents is really just like I can't get past them, you know. But with grandparents and people like that, it's like yo, you're pretty easy to cut out of my life, you know. You know, it's like because their reaction is I'm doing something wrong, almost without any veneer. My parents are a little bit less like that, and it's like oh, they believe, it's like one of those things where when you think about it, you're like oh, you know, that's why my dad's a little bit homophobic or not understanding of like LGBT things, and I would put him as not understanding because it's like, not straight up like you are not my. It's not even you are not my daughter. It's he hasn't kicked me out of the house, which is like, pretty extreme, like burning that bridge all the way down, you know. They're getting close, but hey, they haven't fucked up completely, you know. Then they give me $200 say it's like, yo, this is I don't know what to think of that because part of me is like, it used to be 300, but it came up to 300 with the grandparents' money and things like that, and I don't even care. It's not about the money. It's about like, you know, it's about like they don't accept me. That's the thing that like gets really lost in my mind sometimes. Is like, yeah, oh, I got $300. Oh, well, bull crap. That doesn't make shit, right? It really doesn't. Makes it easier. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to return that crock pot. I gotta clean it. I'm actually putting that off, I guess. That wasn't my intent. Like, sometimes when you, like, do things like this, you're like, oh, the crock pot needs to be cleaned. Okay. Shit. I got about $200 left because I had to go out and get some things and break down the bills, you know? That's what I hate when you get big bills like a Benjamin. You're like, oh my god, this is gonna be pointless. And then, I mean, pointless, like, oh, hey, I got this, $100 bill, you know? Because when you think about it, you go to some stores, you're like, yeah, great, I could deposit it. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do with my 200 is like deposit it, and that's it. Because, I mean, I'd rather do that. You know, put it on the debit card, and then, make, yep. Probably what I'm gonna be doing actually on the 26th. Be like, yep, I need to go into Hartford or wherever I decide to go for TD Bank. It doesn't even matter. I don't care, you know. Going to Hartford, Glastonbury, wherever I go, and just deposit the money. You know, I mean, like all my. It's not even like I'm such a greedy bastard because I didn't get my mom and dad nothing, but I I was dead broke until they gave me money. So it was one of those things where it's like, and my mom views getting something homemade as tacky, so I just stopped. I was like, You're not gonna like my dad is bless him, but he literally goes into like, oh, I'll do it, and I'm like, dude, she doesn't appreciate it at all. She doesn't appreciate a lot of things, but whew, that's tough. Like, 'cause I could have made them a story. I could have done something really fun, drawn them a picture, made them an ornament, and it's like, nope. I need to look at that credit card bill, see what I'm working with, because that's actually kind of huge, right? Credit cards, you don't want to get behind on those shits, you know. Because part of me is like trying to see how much I would have in the bank if I put 200 in. Not fun. Uh, I mean, I'm gonna look at that real quick. While I'm like getting the live reaction of my broke ass getting detained because I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with having owing them like $100. Let's just see what we got here. I'd rather not like deal with this crap. It's like one of those things where it's like great. I mean, I'd rather make the video to be honest with you than deal with this because like I'm someone that gets stressed out really easily. So boom, making a video much better than oh my god. This is crazy. Like, what are you doing? Where are you like, the fuck? Alright. Single E8, dumb fuck. Yeah, whatever. And, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Nope. Alright. It's like one of those things where you're just like, I've been having really, really bad luck in baseball and in life at the moment. It's like great, fantastic. Okay, so I gotta pay $25. That is so much better than paying, you know, whatever balances over your credit limit. Okay, gotta do that. Like, yep, this is awesome. Just like, it's awesome, like being down one run, anyways, right? Because you're still in the game. It's a little bit more challenging, and then, but obviously you'd rather have the lead, and you don't want to like, you know, have to like claw your way back from a 2 or 3 run deficit. So get some arms thrown in the bullpen. Of course, there's nobody. This guy, only because of stamina, and that's about it. Like everybody else is garbage. I always laugh when you're like, oh boy, I get everybody like from AAA up into the big leagues. Oh, that's so great. Then you go, you know what? I get, no relief pitchers. That's like one of those things where you're like, whoa, that is like crazy. Not crazy in a bad way, but just crazy in like that way of like, how the heck did that happen? Like, oh, shit. I'm gonna have to stop this in a minute because part of me is like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Not that that's a great reason to stop, but that's like one of those things where you're just like, oh, why can't I pee in my pants? Oh shit. There we go. A little bit of a base runner here. Oh man, I got this. we could possibly get something going here, but we're probably not because again, I'm pretty bad offensively. So, and it's not trying to be negative. It's just trying to be real, you know? Because you look at my offense and we're just like swinging at everything late, early. Gonna get the fuck up. All right. At least we got some power and speed coming up. So with two out, yeah, brilliant. You know. Yeah. No balls. You know, so I'm like, I'm just gonna make some videos here, waiting for my friend to text me or get a hold of me, you know? It's like, you know, because some people be like, oh, I'll be over at 6, and it's like 6, and then it's like, yo, it's 6 o'clock, where are you? Oh, it's like, no, man, that's not cool. And I don't want to shit on them because, like, shitting on them is also wrong on me, but it's like, the heck, you know, you guys claim to know me, to love me, and then you do this to me. It's like freaking weird. Like, because if you're gonna say you're gonna show up on Christmas Eve, then you show up on Christmas Eve, or if you know, if you say you're gonna show up somewhere, show up somewhere. Don't like, you know, oh, you know, like, you know, I'm just done with this guy too. He's like, I can't get into it. I don't even want to deal with it because it's like, you know, F this guy. But yeah, I'm trying to like just do these videos. One of the things I always want to say is I don't want to name names and give people confirmation because all my friends, I love them to death, but they do these things to me, and it's like, you know, one of those things where you're just like, dude, hey, get it right, get it tight, you know, don't F with me, you know, don't like say you're gonna show up at 6 and then don't show up at 6, which is pretty much what's going on. Like, I almost want to say like, yo, they don't even like, oh, I gotta go and do something. I can't sit here. I can't really do much, you know? You know, it's just not a good day to do stuff on. 6 o'clock, you know? You know, I might as well just stop the video because part of me is getting frustrated as I can't locate the curve. Can't get the curve. Alright, yeah. Part of me is like, if I pee in my pants, I'm done. It's over. Game over, man. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Right? Like, oh, there we go. Finally. Either my offense is clicking or it's not, I guess. Right? Like, be like, oh man, this offense is shit. Alright, I'm gonna stop right now and, you know, get a, maybe, you know what, let's let these guys, let's see what happens here in the 5th inning. Because I want to see, you know, what this is got going on for me as I ground out to short. Don't matter. So basically, my half of the 5th, and then we're done. You know, they got a one hitter going, which is like good for them, but I am horrifically over aggressive. So I have to say that I've always been that way with this game. So it's like, There we go. Get it. Make it a two-hitter. I like Cameron Maybin as like a left fielder or maybe a right fielder sometimes, but he's definitely not a center fielder anymore. He's not good enough defensively. Not that anybody else on my team is either, but still. Yeah. Critiques myself for being horrifically over aggressive and then boom, right back to being over aggressive. Brilliant. Ugh. Ugh. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, I'm guessing a pitch, so I'm like trying to lay off some stuff. Alright. Keep guessing because I think they want to get me into a double play, so that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna try to make it tough on them. Yeah, get another hit, three-hitter. What's weird, if that was a hit and run, they may have a first and third, but okay, so this guy's up at the plate. Maybe not the best, but definitely not the worst. Like, I'm not worried about him hitting out of the, what spot is in the eighth or the ninth? Yeah, he's in the ninth. Not worried about him as much. Some nine hitters, you're like, yep, we're worried, but not this guy. Oh no. Oh, you kill. I was worried. I wasn't worried, but now I'm gonna go take Yangervis Solarte and just go. Why? Oh, why? All right. So I'm gonna keep my promise and end it right here.